You know, back even toward the end of the 20th century, Rossi was a really big name in revolvers. But then Rossi and Taurus merged, and Taurus continued on the revolver track. Well, Rossi ended up focusing primarily on single-shot rifles. You know, you had like the Circuit Judge, some of those unique models. But one thing they didn't make anymore was revolvers. Well, I'm happy to say that that is no longer the case, because for 2023, Rossi is back, and they're back big. They've got 3 new revolvers out this year, but the one we're focusing on is the RP63. This is the most compact, most concealable, most carry-ready model in the new Rossi revolver lineup. And you know, style-wise, it's pretty reminiscent of some of those early Rossi guns, like the 971. That one had a 4-inch barrel. This one has a 3-inch barrel. But you know, it's got that matte stainless finish. It's got, you know, a really nice ergonomic grip here, but there's just something about these Rossi revolvers that bring back that old school cool. So it is a all steel gun. It has a 6-round capacity in the cylinders. That gives you 1 more in 357 Magnum, I should add, than you typically get in a lot of these carry size small frame revolvers. So that's a really cool feature. It's got this full barrel underlug, nice shrouded ejector rod here. That ejector rod will give you just a little bit more length, just enough to get those cartridges out of there, and then you can dump it. It has a release latch here on the left side of the frame, so you push forward to release the cylinder crane there. It is a double action, single action revolver. It's also got this nicely curved and textured hammer spur here on top, so if you want single action, you can pull that back and you just have a nice crisp trigger on this gun. So that gives you a couple options there. It's got the standard sighting groove here at the top strap, and then it also has a pinned ramp sight. So that front sight there is serrated to reduce glare, but because it's pinned, you can put something else there if you'd like to. The other thing that's nice about this on the butt end of the gun, this is really designed to be a carry revolver. So it's got some rounded contours here, so you won't have anything printing. It's got some nice ergonomic touches here, so you get a nice decent grip around that. And it's also got some pebble style texturing here. It's not as aggressive as we see on some of the other guns, even particularly the Taurus guns of the same size, but you know, it's a nice grip that allows you to get a firm hold on the gun. Even though this gun is all stainless steel, it weighs in right about 27 ounces. So for a carry revolver, you're not in a bad territory. This is something that you really can easily pack. And what Rossi's done in returning these models to the market is they've aimed for a niche price-wise that just gives you a really nicely finished and really finely fit and a really nice revolver to shoot. It's got a pretty great trigger on this gun at a price point that is better than you'd expect for a gun of this caliber. So, you know, it's not gonna directly compete with some of the other budget revolvers out there. This fits in a niche that is really underserved. So if you're looking for a dedicated defensive revolver that's got some extra features, it's got that extra capacity, but you don't want to pay a whole lot of money for one, these new Rossis are worth a look.
For more on firearms and shooting gear, go to AmericanRifleman.org.